What's going on, Rockstars? Happy President's Day. It is a holiday here in the United States, Monday, February 19th, 2018. So hopefully you guys had an enjoyable day off. You didn't have to ship anything. Got to ship tomorrow, but didn't have to ship today. Over in my VIP group, I got a lot of requests about showing Amazon basics. A lot of people wanting to jump from eBay to Amazon, especially with like a lot of the slowdown on sales from eBay and a lot of the different merchandise, seeing higher prices. And a lot of people who want to stop storing their inventory at home or in their small little office or whatever and just ship it into Amazon, which I think you should do both. We've always done both. I don't think you should ever abandon eBay. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff selling eBay, make money. But for those of you that want to start on Amazon or have never done Amazon, I'm going to do a two-part video. This is going to be part one, Amazon beginners, and this is going to show you how to create a new listing on Amazon step by step. It's going to show you how to create the product. It's going to show you the system and the layout of what Amazon does to track your items for sale, the inventory, and such. Then part two is going to be how to take that inventory and send it into FBA if you want to have Amazon store it, pick it, pack it, and ship it for you. And I'll also do at the end of the Amazon for Beginners part two video of shipping into Amazon, FBA, the layout. I'll screenshot and I'll show you guys what the fee layout is. That's the pick and pack and Amazon FBA fee, in addition to the regular, selling fee. And then also the storage fees, which are short-term and long-term storage. That's at Amazon's warehouses. That's on the pallets. They do it by cubic foot, square footage, cubic foot of storage on the pallets, or in the shelving units that they use, however Amazon stores your stuff at the warehouse. So we'll do that part one here. Watch for part two tomorrow on the 20th. Same channel here. I'll use the same title and I'll just label it Amazon Beginners Part 2. So without further ado, let's jump over to the computer. I'll show you how to create a new listing on Amazon, how it's stored, how to edit one, and all that good stuff, so that if you do buy some things on Amazon, you can at least get started and sell them fulfilled by merchant here at your own location. You can get the feel of it. You can start learning how to ship it, how to process, how to handle orders, how to possibly handle returns, hopefully not, but all the stuff that you need to process. And then tomorrow's video will be how to let Amazon handle it for you. So let's do it. All right, so here we are on the main Seller Central page, and this Seller Central page that I'm logged into right now has no items for sale, no anything. This was my old personal account, not the business selling account, so I'm just going to show you guys on this one. I did have issues with Amazon, so unfortunately I had to keep that away from everyone, but a lot of you probably already know the actual one if you intend on looking. Anyways, the point of this video is just to show you the basics of adding inventory and adding products, so that's what we're going to do, and here we go. First thing you're going to want to do is add product. That's going to be under the inventory tab. So here at the top of your Amazon sellers screen, this is your main home page. Think of this as your My eBay screen. You're going to have a catalog where you can add products and complete drafts that you've started, an inventory where you can add a product as well, inventory planning, managing your FBA inventory, which is going to be part two of this video. Managing your inventory. This is your regular inventory. This is the inventory that you have on hand, not at FBA. And then of course orders are when you get orders or returns. Advertising is paying for advertising, and then you've got your other options of reports, performance. These are like your metrics and whatnot. We're going to focus just on the inventory and adding a product. So go ahead and open that tab in a new window or a new tab, and you will come to this screen. This screen is going to show you what you can list by UPC, EAN, ISBN, or ASIN. UPC is the barcode. EAN, I don't even know. ISBN is for books. That is the unique identifier on a book. And ASIN is the unique identifier through Amazon. You can also look the product up by its name. You do not need any of the UPCs if it doesn't have a UPC. Let's say that you bought a PlayStation 4. It's got nothing on it. It's just the game system. We can look it up. So let's go ahead and do that since we're talking about it. PlayStation 4. Okay, so we're going to look that up. You bought a PlayStation 4 at a garage sale, and now you want to list it. So to narrow it down so we don't get the video games, let's do console and go to search. So it's going to bring up all of the results. So it came up with 121,000 results. It should come up with the most relevant at the beginning. So here's a PlayStation 4 Slim, 1 terabyte console. We keep scrolling down. There's the white one. So what you'd have to do is find your exact matching item. Here's a refurbished PS4 console. So let's say that you did have this very first 1 terabit slim one. Let's say that this was the item that you had purchased at a garage sale and now you want to resell it on Amazon. click sell yours. Now, do you guys see this listing limitations apply? When you click that and you point the arrow down, you can sell this in new, collectible, or used. If this item was gated and restricted for your account, it would say gated restricted. Or let's say that you were allowed to sell it used but not new. It would say used, sell yours, and below that it would say new, you are restricted. So this is where you'll find out what you could sell. So if you look on these PS4 Slims, refurbished condition, you are not approved to list in this product category. So I cannot sell PS4 Slim 1 terabit black in refurbed. I can sell new, collectible, and used. So it's going to show you which conditions you can sell and which ones you can't. And so as long as it has this yellow sell yours next to it, then you're good to go. So we can go ahead and sell this. We bought a used one. We'll click sell yours. It's going to open a new tab. And this is your essentially your draft page. Over on the right side is going to give you that unique identifier on Amazon, which is ASIN. It gives you the product name, the manufacturer, the ID, the marketplace. The list price is typically MSRP. That's manufacturer brand new. PS4's $299. I think that's accurate. I bought my PS4 like 2 years ago, so I have no idea if that's accurate now. Then it's going to give you the 3 categories that you can sell in, or whatever you're allowed to sell in. 88 new, starting at $288 plus $789. These are the lowest prices of that category. Collectible at $285 and $399, and the used ones start from $258 to $15. Now this is the lowest price period. That's all FBM and FBA. So you will have to open these and you can see what your competitive comps are on FBM versus FBA. The FBA ones will typically be higher. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's open the used. It also gives us the Amazon sales rank, which is 61. Very, very good. PS4 is one of the most popular items, of course. So under the used category, here we go. So JMS Holdings has the cheapest one at $258 plus $15 shipping. Used, very good. It has its description. This is a fulfilled by merchant. It has his merchant name. The way you can tell is when you see an FBA one, which I'm looking, there are no FBA ones all the way on the first page. We have to go to page 2 to try to find one at FBA. And it doesn't look like anybody has one selling from FBA. So this ships from the customers. None of these are FBA. So if you had a PS4 Slim that you were going to send into FBA, you would probably appear higher in search rankings depending on your prices. So that's something to think about when you're looking at an item and comping it and pricing it. If there's nobody else with FBA, you've already got an advantage over them. That won't happen with most items. Almost everything has something available at FBA. Anyhow, so we see what the prices are. We see what other people have, you know, their items priced at. Maybe you want to be competitive in this $289 range. Whatever it is, we now know where we need to be. So we're going to come back and make the listing. The seller SKU is your unique identifier for in-house. Let's say you want to call that Casey's Inventory PS4 1. You would make that SKU, whatever your SKU is. You know, if you're going to put that in bin A1, if it was going in a bin, it would be A1 as your SKU, whatever. Your condition, you want to do used, collectible, or new. Make sure that you read Amazon's acceptable, like new, very good condition rating so you properly rate your item. Let's say that you got a used one and it's in very good condition. So we'll select that. Then we're going to do the price. You can either match the low price or you can go ahead and price it yourself. Let's say we're going to do $279.99. And now the default on this account is $399 shipping. I will do another video, but you can edit your shipping to basically custom shipping numbers. Like you can set it for what the products are or what the weights are. Right now it's at $399 shipping, which I'll leave it at that just for the sake of the video. Quantity, you can put as many as you bought. We just bought one. And then the shipping template, this is where you would edit the shipping template if you've already got, or where you would select your edited shipping template if you created a custom template like priority or charging for it or express or whatever, which again, I'll do a video to show you guys how to edit all the shipping settings on Amazon, but that's where you would select that. And then finally, you would do save and finish. And so I'm not going to save and finish this, otherwise I'm going to have a PS4 up for sale that I don't own. But that's all you would do. Now this item is immediately going to go into your inventory tab, which let's go ahead and close out the add product here at the top under inventory. Manage inventory for all of your items that you sell yourself, non-FBA. And here's where it'll appear. This screen is great because it tracks every product you've ever input inside of Amazon. So here at the top, I have a Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. Let's pretend this was the PS4. And it's going to say the date I created it and the time, which is very nice to know. You know how long ago you created it. It'll show how many I have available. It's even going to show the inventory fee preview for Amazon, the seller fee, what you're going to pay when this item sells. It only shows up once you have the item in stock. So you see all these say 0 with no fee. Once you insert a price, the fee will appear. If it's $4, it's going to show you it's $4. And then it's going to show your current price plus shipping. And then next to it, it's going to show that current low price plus shipping that we just saw when we were comparing, so that when you come back through your inventory at a later time, you can compare the price that you currently have, your price here, with the lowest price without having to go back to that other screen. You can just see it. And if you choose to edit something, that's your right-hand tab. This is your edit button. So that's how quickly you can do it. Now, let's say you sell that PS4, this NES, or whatever you have, and a couple weeks later, you get another one. Well, you don't got to go back and do all the steps that you just did. You can come here and just edit the quantity back to 1. It'll be at 0. If you sell it, edit it back to 1. Adjust the price if it needs adjusting. You can edit the condition from used very good to used acceptable or whatever it is. And within seconds, you can have another one of these up listed. Now, the one thing I get a lot of questions about on this is, do you take your own photos and upload your photos for Amazon? Some people will. If it's a general item, if it's a video game or something, and I don't really got to show the condition, it's nothing special, no. Just use the stock photo that Amazon automatically provides, which you can see on 99% of the items I've ever listed. They're almost all Amazon photos and not my own. Some people do the photos, some people don't. It's totally up to you. If it's an item you're going to keep selling or keep getting, and they're going to be in different conditions, it probably doesn't make sense to keep using photos. Just use the stock photo and describe the item properly, and you'll be fine. Trust me. We never had issues with that, maybe once or twice ever. So that's how easy it is to manage the inventory once you have it inside of the catalog here. If the item doesn't exist on Amazon's website and it doesn't find it, either it's private label or it's an item that's never been in there, then I'm going to have to do a video on showing you how to insert a whole brand new item, which I will do. But since this is Amazon for beginners, I just wanted to show you how to insert a new item fresh. First time you ever log into Amazon Seller Central, that's how you do it. Now, the second thing we're going to go over in part 2 of this video is how to transfer this inventory from in stock here, where you would hold it in your building or your house and ship it, to managing your FBA inventory. That means shipping it into their warehouse so they have it and they'll ship it for you. I'll show you how to take the items you list and send them into the warehouse. So that's going to be part 2 of the video. That will be for another day. In the meantime, make sure you ask any questions in the comment section you might have about this. It's very easy, very straightforward once you set up the Seller Central account. I recommend using a personal account to begin. It will charge you per item. Signing up for the premium is $40 a month. Make sure that you are going to do it and you're going to stick with it, and make sure that you're getting some items shipped in. If you're making $10, $15 profit per item, you only need to sell 3 or 4 items to pay for the monthly subscription. So keep that in mind, just 1 item a week. So you don't need to go crazy to get an account, but you do need to have some consistent sales to make sure you're taking advantage of that $40 cost that you're paying every month. The $40 cost comes right out of the amount of sales that you make, so it doesn't charge to your credit card. But I think that's about it. If you have any other concerns, questions, anything, leave them in the comment section, and I will get the second part of this, converting the inventory from FBM to FBA on Amazon Beginners video number 2, hopefully tomorrow at the latest on Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out the description box for all the important links. And until next time, I'll see you then.